The most important part to winning in any Minecraft minigame is just having something you can fight for, you know? For instance, I like to find the hottest Minecraft babe on the server I'm in and tell myself, maybe, if I win, they'll give me some sweet top in my wooden hut on the boys SMP server. You feel? This broad's not really into it, but I follow her anyway. You know, maybe in this game I can convince her otherwise. She seems pretty nice. Maybe we can go out to dinner or something. Definitely worth a shot. I rush into battle with that sweet Minecraft ass still fresh in my mind and get to work on some fortification. Gotta be ready to dome some unsuspecting fools. And sure enough, after a couple moments of waiting, a little idiot falls directly into my trap. Idiot. I thought over time he really might improve, but at this point, I'm starting to think that I am sorely mistaken as I kill him again. You know, I want a little bit of a challenge. I don't want to just completely stomp this fella. So I decide I'll stand still for 30 seconds. Give me a little bit of a challenge, give him a little bit of practice aiming. You know, it's a win-win for everybody. I just was not expecting him to not be able to hit me standing completely still for, it wasn't 30 seconds because he got saved by the build time, but it was at least a solid 10 seconds of me just standing there completely still. Well, Bobby19062005R can't even hit me. What's going on, bud? Get it together. After a bit of absolutely murking this kid, I decided to move a little bit more forward and use stealth to my advantage. And unfortunately for him, he got destroyed. But unfortunately for me, somebody ended up joining as I went AFK, and I ended up losing when I got back. So, sucks to suck, I guess. Off the bat, I'm already feeling a lot better about Game 2, as there's actually enemies on the other team, rather than some 15-year-old kid. Not that there's anything wrong with being 15, you're just the scum of the planet. And shouldn't you be, like, playing Fortnite or something? Go get a job, you piece of shit. And speaking of pieces of shit, I just really couldn't hit that guy. I just need to fucking die. I can't live with myself after that failure, so I set my sights on this other guy, and after much bombardment with arrows, I realize he's an alpha chad and must be faced head on. But this guy must be fucking Stephen Hawking, because he predicted where I was going to go and shot me on the spot. Oh no, he was just towering up and I killed him. I think we can really learn a lesson from this. Sometimes the people that you think are the smartest are actually the dumbest in all actuality, as Palit Haha has proved today. At this point, most of Blue Team has taken the hint that they're not going to win and given up, but let me tell you, this man is persistent. He decides to take the Trump approach and wall off his problems rather than face them head on. But I still have a job to do, so I attempt to intimidate him. It really doesn't seem to work as he continues to build his wall, but definitely worth a shot. I attempt to go for a really cheap shot, but he predicts this, and I end up getting launched away. But I let an arrow loose anyway, and I'm pretty sure this arrow actually won the game, even though it didn't kill him. Just a hunch I have. We move into Game 3. I decide to take the sidewall approach and instantly regret it as some asshole murks me in the face. But, as my grandpappy used to tell me when I would zip my wiener up in my pants, you live and you learn, son. I decide to take the more traditional route and approach through the center rather than on the sides. I get to fortifying, and honestly, I'm getting this bitch more plugged up than my bowels after I eat hot and spicy Cheez-Its right before I go to bed. And then this silly goose thinks he can frickin' kill me. Oh, no, you're fucking dead, mister. But real talk, in this next part, I think I actually did pretty well. So I'm just going to shut up and let you watch it with some way too intense music for a Minecraft video. After that match, I decided Turf Wars was too easy and I wanted to play something else. So now we're doing Micro Wars. And I noticed this giant hole in the middle of the map, and there was like streets and shit down there, and it just looked like, honestly, a way better place. So I made a jump for it, which I instantly regretted. The void just trapped me. I guess it gave me a good chance to think about some stuff, you know? Like, how am I going to pay my rent this month, you know? And then this guy showed up, and he tried to pull me out, but honestly, he really didn't do much except make me feel sad that I was trapped, and he wasn't. I decided Micro Battle was the far superior game, and decided to move on to that for a little bit. It's actually called that because it's scientifically proven that anybody who loses at Micro Battle has a micro penis. Some douchebag decides to remind me that the game has started and nearly knocks me off the edge. I have a very bad attempt at running away, but somehow I manage to survive. I run past this blue guy, and in a moment of gaming harmony, we realize we're enemies at the exact same time and start fighting to the death. As you do, you know? I get him pretty low, and he tries to run away. I try to go for the bow shot, but this man must be the fucking president or something, because his teammate takes not one, but 2 arrows for him. All 3 of them start chasing me, but that's nothing that me and my teammate can't handle. We beat the shit out of one of their guys, but he decides to run for it like the little bitch he is. Red team hits him from the side, and we decide to take inspiration from this and join in on this big-ass fight. This blue guy tries to run away, which indicates to me that he must be low. Unfortunately, my sweet bow shots are foiled yet again, but he goes for the peek around and I manage to steal the kill. At this point, I need to heal up, but I'm worried his teammate's still on me, so I go for a sweet turnaround with my bow. Jamie, can I see that again in slow motion? Oh, wow. Very nice form. Yes, very nice. And just like that, my teammate steals the dub. The perks of not working with amateurs, I suppose. While waiting for the next game, I witness a pretty gruesome suicide. What a shame. I wish I could have done more. But enough grieving. I have to prove that my penis is not micro. I start breaking some sand, but apparently I'm very bad at it, so it takes me a moment. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident with the game, but then I realize that we have a literal toddler on our team, and our chances are looking a lot slimmer. I prepare myself mentally for the tragedies of war, but instantly get over it as I shoot this guy 2 times in the face. I see Green Boy approaching from the side and figure he's probably going to need some help, as so far, these red fucks are real assholes. I instantly get knocked in the water, but come out feeling nice and refreshed, ready to save this poor Green Boy, but sadly I am too late. Filled with rage, I attempt to avenge him and nearly succeed until his teammate comes back and I have no choice but to run away. I make a very questionable play, which ends with half my health gone and this blue boy trying to eat my ass. He nearly succeeds, but fortunately, I am very nimble and manage to get away with 2 hearts to spare after that green fuck nearly knocks me off the edge. My non-toddler teammate decides to be a real G and save me so I can heal up. I managed to get in a sweet, sweet apple before just like that, he's off again doing God knows what. That green fuck who nearly knocked me off the edge decides to come back to try and finish the job, but I managed to get the jump on him. For some reason, he turns to fight that blue guy, allowing me to get that final hit in and secure the kill. But then I see a red fuck trying to kill the poor innocent toddler, which fills me with an uncontrollable rage. I get him low and attempt to go for the bow shot, but his teammate domes me in the head with his sword. He tries to tower up, and I'm so busy trying to kill him that I end up getting killed myself. So unfortunately now I have a micro penis and I must win this game in order to redeem myself, because how the fuck am I gonna pull hot Minecraft babes with a micro penis? Me and Spider-Man get into a brawl right off the bat, and honestly it's looking pretty good till his teammates show up and nearly knock me off the edge. I get a couple more hits in, but I can take a hint when I'm not wanted, so I decide to jump back across the river. I go to heal up a little bit, but honestly I'm feeling really unproductive, so I decide I want to get some arrows in. Unfortunately, no shot opens up, so I take my wondrous skills elsewhere. And fortunately for me, there is plenty of blue fucks over here that I can use as targets. I get the first shot in, manage to miss the second, but Spider-Man's looking pretty tasty up there, so I get the third in on him. He attempts to return fire, but fortunately, he's just as bad as archery as he is fighting, and so is his teammate. I say as he leaves me on 2 hearts. I go in for the bow shot and manage to get 1 in as my teammate fights the last blue guy. Luckily, I managed to dodge all of his hits and knock him off the edge. Honestly, very good shit if you ask me. I heal up and continue my sacred search for some noobs to pwn, but luckily my teammates are on the ball and already know where the last guy is. And double luckily, they're very good with a bow, so we win that chicken dinner winner, or whatever the fuck it's called. I'm feeling pretty great at this point as my penis is back to normal size and I can finally pull those hot Minecraft bitches once again. I start gathering dirt because, as an old man from the Midwest would say, same shit, different day, you know? I'm already feeling pretty ballsy this game and unfortunately take a pretty bad tumble into the water. But duty calls, you know, so I start hammering the only yeet boy as hard as I can. I just realized that actually sounds pretty gay, so now as a straight man I feel pretty obligated to say no homo. No homo. There, I did it. So please don't call me gay in the comments. I managed to kill him with 1 heart to spare, but if he asks, I had full health. Please don't embarrass me, guys. I tower up onto this roof so I can regen a little bit. Luckily for me, this yellow cunt must be blind because he towers up. I managed to get the jump on him, knock him off, and get some serious damage. Like a mighty tiger, I pounce for my prey, bringing me back down to 1 heart. Somehow this fucker doesn't kill me, and I managed to actually do some damage of my own. I go for the bow, miss the first 2 shots, but managed to get the 3rd one in. I heal up, go for the kill, but unfortunately my penis is now micro again. Don't really know what I'm gonna do this time. Lord help me.
You know who else likes to stuff themselves with my mom, 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 my mom.